The Illumination Space Hub is a collective space for science communication, outreach, and education housed inside CUNY's Event Science Research Center in West Harlem and provides opportunities for community members, students, teachers, and researchers to collaborate to address public needs. Their live demo explains the IlluminationSpace Hub Ecosystem Map, which is an online tool designed to visually represent the relationships among IlluminationSpace Hub partners, participants, and community members. This project hopes to identify and facilitate opportunities for stakeholders to successfully collaborate and use the practice of civic science to create reciprocal relationships that advance public good. Check out their ecosystem map, links in the description box below.
My name is Catherine Kramer, and I am from the CUNY Advanced Science Research Center, which is part of the CUNY Graduate Center up in West Harlem. And I've been there for 18 months on a Rita Allen Foundation Civic Science Fellowship, which is kind of a long title. And I will try and give you some more detail on what my project has been, which has been about developing an ecosystem map. And this was specifically about work under the umbrella of the IlluminationSpace Hub, which is an experiential, hands-on STEM learning environment that is embedded within the Advanced Science Research Center, which is very unusual for it to be in a research institution. And so what I did is I went about getting as familiar as I could with their programs. There are several of them. There's a community sensor lab. They were here actually in the pop-up a couple of days ago. On the first day. Yeah, and they work with community members on learning how to build do-it-yourself Arduino-based air quality sensors, as well as other kinds of environmental sensors. And I think they were doing that here. There's also the Science Communication Academy, which helps STEM grad students to understand how to communicate their science to the public. There's also field trips. We have relationships, and I think Masha's going to be showing a map of the schools that we work with throughout the city, and many field trips with high school students as well as college, community college students. And then there's the Immersive Visitor Center, which is a place where you can actually go. Last night was a community night, which was fantastic. There were a lot of people there participating in hands-on demos of science research that's actually being done in the building. So what I did is I familiarized myself with those projects, the people running them, as well as, of course, community members, and sat in on lots of co-design sessions. That's a really important part of the work that they do. It's co-designed, so it's designed along with, equal with, two-way street with the community. And it's also what we would call emergent. So this is work that is evolving, and it's constantly evolving. And we conducted 9 focus groups to get a little more granularity on people's experience. I think something like 30 one-on-one interviews with all kinds of the directors, the scientists, the grad students, community participants. And then we had these open visualization sessions that were really about developing ideas having to do with pathways. And these became what we call narratives. And slowly we started getting a picture of what the ecosystem actually looks like and what these narratives might look like. And at that point, it was time for us to find a graphic designer to help us really bring this to life. And for that, we turned to Masha Moomin.
Hello, my name is Masha. I got to work with Catherine on this amazing project as a UX designer. And I can do a little walkthrough of the website. I'm currently on it right now. So this is the IlluminationSpace Hub Ecosystem. When you go in, you see a little about section and more information about how to interact with the map as well, which is right here embedded within the website, but this was made on Kumu. And so I'm going to showcase some of the interactions that you can do. You can click on the different institutions and organizations that are on the map, and you can see information about them. There's also different people as well you can click on and learn more about them. If you hover over one of the nodes, you can also see which elements they're connected to, which people they're connected to, which is really cool. And there's another way to filter, which is over here. So if you want to look at community partners, click on that and you can highlight that. But maybe you want to see the people in relation to the programs. So those are fun ways to filter and explore the map as well. And then we also have the narratives with our 4 key themes as well. There are 8 narratives. You can click in and view all of them in depth in this next page, kind of scroll through and see their journey, hear a little bit more about them. Some of the quotes are from Catherine's interviews with them, and yeah, just an overview of their journey as well.
Great, thank you, Masha. And if I could, I just want to add that my sponsors are Sean Rhea and Kendra Kruger, and they are the 2 co-founders of the IlluminationSpace Hub, and their work is ongoing, of course. My fellowship is coming to an end, unfortunately, but their work is ongoing, and what it's all about is really creating a collaborative way for science and community to collaborate together on addressing our most urgent problems. Thank you.